The only person I had a clash with was my then friend, Ebony. She was the only person I had a clash with, because as at then we used to say, we used to call ourselves besties, you know, and I used to see her like a sister, you know. So originally when I heard she was going to go to UK for the festival, I was so excited. I was really happy. But when I got to know that it wasn't only her, a lot of persons were aware, a lot of people were going, so I felt left out. I felt cheated. So I called my friend. I was like, oh, why didn't you tell me about this stuff? If you had told me, probably I would have been interested. And she was like, I didn't quite like her response to me, you know. So I didn't quite like her response. And after confronting her on phone while she was still there, she wasn't talking to me, she wasn't calling me. Like, oh, Shine, I'm having fun. Shine, look at what we're doing. If you're missing out, I wish you were here. I'm missing you and all that. Those things weren't there. No, other than I was seeing posts on Facebook, hater, friendly friend and all that. So that didn't go down with me.
So we are live here with a multi-talented artist. I say artist or entertainer because I said multi-talented. She does movies and she sings. So I'll let her do the introduction herself. So may we know you?
I'm Francis Odigie, aka Yellow Obasuyi worldwide, aka the Born Lioness. I'm an actress, a singer, a producer, a songwriter, and a scriptwriter.
Yeah, that's a lot of job description.
Yeah.
So how do you manage to handle all these qualities?
Yeah, I had to be a strong person. I had to be strong by myself. I had to be strong for myself. In order, I had to diversify into different branches of entertainment, in the sense that in order to avoid disappointment, because there are sometimes you just rely on some persons, and maybe you, at the end of the day, someone is coming up telling you, sorry, I got stuck somewhere, and is holding back your job from kicking off, you know. So I had to acquire more skills in order to be able to avoid disappointments. That's it.
That was great. I'm very, very commending.
Thank you.
So, for how long have you been doing this?
As a matter of fact, it's been quite some time, because it's been way back from 2005. I went to Lagos, starting from OJ's and Winnie's, all that back in 2005, you know. I started from there, but at the end of the day, it wasn't successful. So I had to come back to Benin. I met with Lancelot to do what in Maswing, I did my very first job, titled Ebuwa. Accidentally, it wasn't. I wasn't prepared for it. I just went to visit a friend at the vegetable market. I met Lancelot to do what he was shooting his movie, and he was like, come and do this job for me. I said, is it Benin? He said, please, I cannot. He said, no. I said, okay, it's you. I know you for quality and all that. So he had to I had to play the role of a sales girl, you know. That was how I started. Then the next one was King's Battle. After then, my classmates, then I was still in school. After then, my classmates were like, sure, we saw you on movie, we saw you on television. You know, back in those days, there was a lot of adverts on television, ITV, EBS, and whatever, you know, unlike these days, you know. So, and they were like, we saw your advert on TV, you look beautiful, you look amazing, we want to see more of you. I think movie jobs will suit you, you know. So I said, okay, let me give it a try. That was how I started fully, you know.
So, from 2005 till now, you have about 16 years?
Yes.
Is it 16 years?
16 years, yeah.
Oh, that's grand. So, how has the journey been so far?
The journey so far has not been so rosy. It hasn't been rosy, although God has been faithful in the sense that there's a lot of challenges, competitions. The competition is healthy so far. It's been a healthy competition so far. But competitions, people want to pull you down, want to, but all the same, it's just determination, People want, some persons some persons feeling, oh, I came before you, I started before you shouldn't be ahead of me, I should be ahead of you, and all those stuff. So those are the little challenges that are on the way. But determination and God seeing us through, we just keep kicking and forging ahead.
Okay, talking about competition, controversies, beef, and all that. I'll take you back to 2019. You had a spat with Destiny Obasuyi over support for, I think it's based in UK, and it was over support for local artists or local entertainers to actually do European tours. So, what informed your reaction? And have you squashed that misunderstanding coming from that event?
If I should correct you, I wasn't having a clash with Destiny Obasuyi. I didn't have anything to do with him at all. He's not in my picture. Personally, not me. If anybody had anything with him, not me. I didn't have anything. I didn't have any clash with Destiny Obasuyi. I must have to correct that. I didn't have anything with him. I didn't even know if he was in the picture or not. I was not even aware, So I already saw people calling his name before I got to know that probably was in the picture. But I and Francis Odigie, I didn't know whether Destiny Obasuyi was in the picture of traveling, whatever or not. I didn't know. The only person I had a clash with was my then friend, Ebony. She was the only person I had a clash with, because as at then we used to call ourselves besties, and I used to see her like a sister, Hey guys, hey people, I'm here to see my May of life. Yes, since I got back, she has not seen me, she has been crying. She has been wanting me to hug her with my abroad body. With my Dubai hug. With that Dubai hug. Babe, carry Dubai hug. My baby is a Cateria now. Don't fuck with us. Don't fuck. Oh my God, I'm loving it. Oh my goodness, Shine's house is so beautiful. Shine, congratulations. Thank you, babe. I think let's come and do a weekend here sometime. Yeah, babe. I'm happy for you, darling. Congrats. So my friend, come back, come to us on my behalf. I was not there when you passed. Can you imagine? You will say, as I come, son of God. And I saw, I trust you. So, and during that traveling stuff, I didn't know you were going to ask me this question. Probably I would have done live, I swear to God. But I have to just attend to it, So I didn't back then. We were besties, so I didn't want to. I thought of it like, okay, I actually felt it was like about her, like it was a personal thing. So when I saw other people coming out, oh my God, I'm in UK. Oh my God, I'm in London. So I was like, what is all this? So do you mean a lot of people knew about this in the industry and I was in the dark? Come to think of it, my close pal was even aware of it all this while, and I was kept in the dark. So it's really got me pissed off. I wasn't happy. But originally, when I heard she was going to go to UK for the festival, I was so excited. I was really happy. But when I got to know that it wasn't only her, a lot of persons were aware, a lot of people were going. So I felt left out. I felt cheated. So I called my friend. I was like, oh, why didn't you tell me about this stuff? If you had told me, probably I would have just I would have just probably I would have been interested. And she was like, I didn't quite like her response to me, you know. So her response, I didn't quite like her response. And after confronting her on phone while she was still there, she wasn't talking to me, she wasn't calling me like, oh Shine, I'm having fun, Shine, look at what we're doing. Is if you are missing out, I wish you were here, I'm missing you and all that. Those things weren't there. Though other than I was seeing posts on Facebook, hater or friendly friend and all that. So that didn't go down with me. So that was what prompted the beef between the two of us, not Destiny Ibagwa. If Destiny Ibagwa has issues with me, I don't know, but Aisha and Francis do not have a personal issue with any other person other than my then friend. And that was it. It was cleared. It was clearly stated. I didn't have issues with Destiny Ibagwa. In short, I even commended him because he was going to go. He had to go with his girlfriend. He had to go with some members of his crew who he felt were close to him. So I commended him and not a beef. I didn't have that.
Okay, thanks for the correction.
Yeah.
So you made mention of then friend, which means till date the relationship between you and Ebony is still frosty. Yes,
yeah, till date, as a matter of fact, I have to be honest, as a matter of fact, the relationship is not sorted out. That gap is still there.
But you guys still act movies together.
So far since the saga, since the quarrel, we've not done any job together. We haven't. We've not worked together.
Okay. So away from negativity and all.
Yeah, I think that negativity is killing my spirit. I don't want to discuss that.
I didn't really actually have preview information about that. So
yeah, that was why I needed to correct it.
So,
that was why I needed to correct it.
So,
if there's anything you are not clear about that you
that's why
any way that you need to be clear, just ask me. I will clear it because I don't need any first rumor tagged to me. If there's anything you want to be cleared, ask me. I'll clear that area. I don't need any first rumor tagged to me.
Okay. So where did Shine come from? The name Shine.
Oh, the name Shine came from my native name, Ododo. My native name is Ododo, and that's where I had to convert it, modernize it to English, because as a matter of fact, I went, like I told you, I started from Lagos. I went to Lagos, I went to Asaba, I went round Enugu, trying to break the break, and my name was just, some people call it low self-esteem, some people call it inferiority complex, but me, I just saw it as a trendy thing. I didn't have that boldness enough to and I also have this person guiding me. Then Kelly, and it was like, oh Shine, you have this look of an actress, a celebrity, you have the look, but I think what you need to do is you can change your name from Ododo to Shine, and it will easily go well in the industry, you know. As a matter of fact, I thought when it suggested that thing to me, I thought of the spiritual interpretation of the name. So I decided, oh wow, that's Shine. It means that your life is shining. So that's a good one, you know. So I keyed into that, and I was like, oh, that's a good one. It's not bad. It's not a bad idea. And people grow up and change their name from Cecilia to Sally, to Cecilia to Emerald. You know, they change their names from Unamore to whatever. You know, they have to modernize and funkify it. I said, as an entertainer, it's not a bad idea. It can be a working name and all that. But funny enough. Now where we there, we see the you know, because there's this tribal thing in the entertainment industry, especially in Nigeria. It's not easy to break. You go to Lagos, you go to Enugu, except maybe you have a figurehead that has the spirit of carrying everyone along. Like if we have some other Benin people in Lagos, in Enugu, in in Asaba as a figurehead, not just a figurehead who has this ability, this intention to carry everybody along. It's not a figurehead that want to say, I single-handedly do it. You want to come and push every other person out. Are you getting me? You want to come and push every other person aside and bring up your own small Ibeka and say, I single-handedly made it. As that is not the spirit. The spirit is for you to come. The people that you met, the people that are doing efforts, the people that you met working already, the people that have been working effortlessly to shine, you support their efforts. Are you getting it? Yeah. So it's not good, according to Edo. When you see people who are making efforts like what you are doing now, when you see people who are making efforts, you join them, you support their efforts. That's a figurehead. Somebody who is wishing other people to grow. Not like you just come or you say you are a figurehead, you come. You push every other people aside. Una no sabi do am. Na ima baba una dey do. You know, I'm getting down. So una no sabi do am. Na ima baba una dey do. Make una go one side. Na me sabi do am. Oh yeah. Come and pay money, make I dey train una. So all those people that have been working, if they not come pay, follow you, you no go use them. That is not a figurehead. That is the biggest problem we have in Benin City. That is our problem. Or you say, if they are recording, somebody is recording, you say cut. The person make mistake, you say cut, you correct it. That English you spoke wasn't correct. Say it like this, and the person will say it like that. Then you will not come and say, all those people, they're not, because he cuts for sets, you not say they're not sabi speak English. So because they're not sabi speak English, you not use them again. You define already made, or you want pack your own, gather, and then come out and be saying, I single-handedly made Benin proud. I single-handedly break. No. Let's put down that single-handedly spirit that is worrying our Benin people. It invests me. It invests me like mad. Mokpa, Oboba, Obweya. It's not good. Let's work as team. Let's work as team. If you see other people making effort, support those people to shine.
Yeah, although your name is Shine, but I think you actually came with a lot of firepower to this. So on the lighter note, tell us about growing up, the school you went, and the level of education you attained.
Alright, growing up as a child, I attended Lumley Primary School in my primary education at Downsea Road. I attended Emotan College at Wire Road here. Yes, and I attended Auchi Polytechnic where I had Business Administration (OND). I further attended Uniben, University of Benin, where I studied Banking and Finance. So I studied Banking and Finance. I graduated 2008-2009 academic section.
Which was your first love? Music?
Yeah, music was my very first love because I started right from children's choir in church, you know, church back in those days, and from children's choir I grew to adult choir and all that. But I didn't just take it as a career. I didn't take it as a career. I didn't take it to be anything. I didn't follow it up. So along the line, even when I entered school, I had to drop from the choir, from the senior choir to just floor member in shorts, to even backslide from the choir completely safe, you know. But at the end of the day, somewhere along the line, something had to draw me back to the same music line.
Okay, fine. So how many albums have you done?
Albums?
Yes, music albums.
Yeah, I have one so far. That's compiled of 8 tracks.
That was your last one. That was your last album.
That's my very first album.
Okay, and it was released when?
It was released. I launched it officially in 2020.
Okay.
October, yeah.
And the title was A Yellow No
The
Musi.
title was Oseme. The title was Oseme.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, that brings. Where did that A Yellow No Musi come from? Who
Yellow
gave
No
you
Musi
that?
is a movie I did.
Okay, so you got popular with
Yeah,
that,
Yellow No Musi
so
is a
it
movie I
became
did.
your name.
Yeah, it's one of the movies I did. So, not.
And so now it's now your nickname.
It's not a nickname, yeah. It's one of the
Fine.
nicknames.
So what would you tag as your breakout movie? The one that people enjoyed so much?
The movie that brought me to limelight was entitled Ediaboya, where I played alongside with Akobe Gian, Madame Totasi, small Madame.
Alright. So, away from entertainment, we understand you're married. For how long have you been married?
This month made it 2 years that I got married.
So, okay. Sorry for our late congratulations. But
Thank you, it's okay, it's fine.
So how's married life been?
Marriage, oh my word, I don't want to go into this. Marriage has been, it's been sweet, it's been fantastic, it's been everything you name, but somewhere along the line, the coronavirus has a way of putting a bridge between me and my husband, which is not really funny to me. I'm not finding it funny. I have to be honest. I'm not finding it funny, and I guess my husband also is not finding it funny because of the coronavirus. My husband could not come to meet me, and I could not go to meet my husband. So I would say it's the coronavirus, and it makes the marriage not to be sweet, but it's just the name.
Alright, so how did you, there's a distance, he lives overseas and you're in Nigeria. How did you guys meet?
Oh my word, these questions don't you think they're too private?
Well, you
Oh
can
my word.
you
Yes.
can choose not to.
As a matter of fact, how did we meet? How did I meet my husband? Is it supposed to be an entertainer?
No, well, it's an interview. People actually want to know about you.
Yeah,
personally.
as a matter of fact, I met my husband on social media for the first time. I met my husband on social media, and then he came to Nigeria, visited, and then I was like, yes, okay, there's nothing. If you know you are serious, let's get down to do the real thing, you know. So I'm not ready for dating. I'm not ready for testing and all that. If you know you are serious, let's get down to business. Let's do the right thing. And I was like, okay, I'm going to prove it to you. So after he left, I didn't get to even hear from him again. And then after some time, he asked like, oh, what's up, babe? What's up? I was like, oh, finally? What's the right thing? I thought you had forgotten me. And he was like, no, I really think you are the right woman for me. And I'm like, okay, I don't have a problem, but if you feel I'm the right woman for you, let's just do the right thing. And that was how we got married, you know.
That's nice. Kudos to your husband. And we wish you a happy married life.
Thank you so much.
So, I believe you have a very supportive husband.
Yes, my husband is very
And he's your
supportive.
number one fan.
He's my number one fan.
You should give a shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to my
Because
husband.
he actually called me like 2 times before this interview.
Are you serious?
Yes, now that's why I said you have to actually give me.
Yeah, shout out to my husband, Solomon Osemwengie. He's so awesome. I can't wait to meet him. I can't wait to see him. If I see him, I'm going to eat him raw because it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. He's so loving. He's as harmless as dough. He's so peaceful. I love him. Shout out to you, darling.
Okay, I feel love is over here. So, where do you see Shine Osemwengie this year? What should we expect from you in 2021? We are just in the 3rd month, and I'm sure your New Year resolutions are still fresh.
Shine Francis Odigie is the name, please. Yeah, it's my official name. Shine Francis Odigie is my name as an entertainer. It doesn't stop me from being married to my husband. I'm still happily married to my husband, because marriage is between two people. It's not just 100% about love. It's about two people ready to come together and stay committed. So I'm made up my mind to stay committed, and my husband is made up his mind to stay committed. So it doesn't stop anything. As an entertainer, Shine Francis Odigie is my name. I'm letting you know once again. So Shine Francis Odigie has come to stay. Shine Francis Odigie is a woman who doesn't want to give up. Shine Francis Odigie is head bent on my entertainment dream, and I work with only people that are ready to help me and join me actualize my dream. In 2021, it's all about breaking boundaries, breaking limitations. Yeah, it's all about adventure, trying things I've not tried before, as far as entertainment is concerned. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Have there been this breaking point, like, I don't want to do this anymore? So I would like you to actually tell us about your challenges, your fears, and that period where you feel like I want to quit. Have you actually had that feeling?
Quitting? What are you saying? Are you referring this to entertainment or life in general?
Okay, let's do this. Entertainment and life in general, because I feel you have. Okay, let's just stick to entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stick to entertainment. So, what are your fears? Huh? What is the biggest challenge in the entertainment industry? Your biggest fears and your challenge. And have you gotten to that point, like, have you ever been at that point where you feel that I have to let this go?
I have to let this go? I have to let entertainment go or something?
Yeah, like that breaking point, like I don't want to do this anymore.
No. I've never been, even in my worst situation in life, I've never thought of letting entertainment go. I've had a lot of persons around me telling me, let it go. You have a certificate, you are industrious, let entertainment go. But I personally have never thought of it like letting entertainment go. I'm of the opinion and of the mindset that I have something special about this entertainment that I want to actualize, that makes me to have this name, Yellow Nomose, worldwide. I feel there's something designed up there for me worldwide, and until I actualize it, until I achieve it, I'm not relenting, by the special grace of God.
So tell us about your ultimate goal.
My ultimate goal is to be heard all over the world. My ultimate goal is to see myself in concerts. It will not be a bad idea if I win a Grammy. It will not be a bad idea. So those are the heights I want to attain. To me, I've not started. I'm just a beginner. But some people might see me that I've made impact. I'm trying, but for me, I'm just a beginner because my dreams are just too large. I'm looking unto God Almighty, His grace to help me actualize it, because the dream is just too big.
Yeah, that's nice. Thanks for being here. So I feel now you should actually give a shout out to your fans, and you tell them where you can be reached. Not necessarily phone numbers, just your social media handles, your handle on Facebook, your handle on Instagram, and your handle on Twitter, and where they can actually
thank you so much, my lovely fans, my amazing fans. God bless you guys richly for your love, your support so far. I really have some die-hard fans who have been so supportive financially and materially, words of advice and all that. They've been there. I want to say I love you guys richly. Please do not stop showing me love, because I heart you so much. You can reach Shine Francis Odigie on Instagram at shine_Osemwengie. You can reach me on Facebook at Yellow Nomuse, and my page as Shine Francis Odigie. And you can also see and view my movies and music on Shine Francis TV YouTube channel. I have a lot of entertaining stuff there you would love to see.
Yeah, good one.